Doing what you love and finding purpose. For some people, that's something very hard. They are doing things that they're just doing because they have to. They're doing things that they're not really passionate about, but they do well at it, they are good at it, so they do it, but in their heart, they have no passion, they feel no purpose. I never wanted that to be me. I never wanted to feel as though I was just living but not thriving, not being alive, not finding meaning and value. And so I've always aspired to do things that I am passionate about, that I see value in, that I am going to learn and grow from. And for me, that has been photography. Selfishly, I started off taking pictures of my kids like a lot of moms. They wanted to see their kids grow, and just, you know, everyday camera, just taking pictures of my kids. And we moved to Japan from Ohio, and my kids were 10 months and 2, about to be 3, and I didn't want to miss out on them growing, and I also didn't want to miss out on family overseas back in the US, and friends as well, to not see them grow. So I started taking pictures of them. Nothing great, nothing fabulous, but I was documenting them. And then I realized I was living in a place where I'd never been before. My family had never been before. My friends had never been before. And it was an opportunity for me to use my camera to show, to document what I saw. The authentic what I saw, not just staged what I saw, because I'm a very visual person. I like to feel as though I'm there. And so I started to take my camera everywhere. If I went to the markets, if I went to festivals, if I went to events, I took my camera and didn't really know composition or lighting or anything like that. I just knew that I wanted to take a picture of this event, of this area, of this person, so that my friends and family back in the US could see what I was doing in Japan. And I took pictures of my kids as well, but it evolved. It was like, okay, now I can show my kids at this event. Now I could show what we look like when we're traveling to places like Vietnam and Thailand and Philippines and Australia, New Zealand. I could show what we look like, as well as our surroundings. I could show people interacting with us, and it made me realize so many of us miss out on connectedness because we don't take the time to really slow down and observe, and to see people, see things fully, to see ourselves in the situation fully, to see what our perceptions used to be via television or what we read. But now that we're in that particular location, how is that different than what we thought it would be, or what we saw in those pictures in the books? Were they over edited and not really authentic, or were they cropped in a way where it showed what the photographer wanted you to see, but not the overall realness of the environment? And so I have used my photography to not only grow, but to be a vessel of truth, I live a very privileged life. I live a very authentic life. I live a life where I know somebody who looks like me, most of the time, they can't even fathom the life that I live. And because of that, I use myself and my images to show, yes, you can. Yes, you can enter that space as somebody that is deemed foreign or not familiar and connect. Connect with people, talk to people, share with people. This camera, it makes people curious. It also makes people scared, but that's where you come in. That's where you come in as a connectedness. Yes, this is my camera, but I see you. I want to know your story. No, I'm not going to be in your face as a voyeur. No, I am not going to diminish your lived experience, your truth, your environment. But however, I'm letting you know I can be in this space with you. I can show my audience what it's like to be in this environment as myself, as well as what those who live in this environment, what they look like, what they do, their day-to-day. And a lot of times you realize people are people, you know, they want what's best for themselves. They love their families, they love their kids, you know, they're hardworking, but opportunities might not be there where they can change their environment or live in a way where they can be exposed to a lot of things. And so I am in love with the fact that this tool right here has opened up so many doors for me, has given me so much purpose. And as a result, I just cannot fathom what I would do, especially as somebody who changes locations every few years. You know, I've lived in the US, you know, I am from the Caribbean. I have lived in Japan. I've lived in Mexico, and now I live in Japan. And this tool right here, this blessing, this gift, has allowed me the opportunity to just explore, to be unafraid, to realize that visual storytelling as well as verbal storytelling are so important, but what's more important is being authentic, being true, being intentional. And so that is why I am a photographer. I am a documentary photographer. I am a travel documentary photographer, because I know that I am showing myself, showing my kids, showing my friends, showing my family things, experiences, people that otherwise they might never see, they might never know. And as a result, that gives me purpose. And so I am so grateful for this gift that I have. I'm grateful that I am blessed to cultivate this gift that I have. And I hope that my photography, my conversations about photography, my conversations about entering into spaces with my camera as somebody who is striving to see people versus being a voyeur, touches others who are struggling with, how do I find purpose? How do I find meaning? How do I find connectedness when I myself struggle with those things? And so thank you. I am Roxanne. This is my YouTube channel, The Musings of a Black Expat Woman. And I'm just grateful that I have this opportunity to talk to you and to share my truth. And so if photography is your thing, if you want to get into photography, if you want to just ask questions about what I do, how I've done it, any issues that I've had, I'll share. It hasn't been an easy journey. It hasn't been one that I have always been this confident about, but this is growth. And I think that is the beauty of living and experiencing and exposing yourself and just being human. And so thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel if you find value in what I have to say. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.